Welcome into the PHNX Bets show. Thank you for joining us. Sorry we did not have a show yesterday. I was out of town. No comment on whether or not I was in Vegas and whether or not I made money. But this is the PHNX Bets show. I'm Damon Farrell, your host per usual, at Damon Dog on all social media. And we're in the Four Peaks mini bar. I got some good bets for us today because it's college basketball feast week. And I love a little bit of feast week, a little bit of early season tournament action. And like I said, we got some good looking bets for you guys. So Jacob, why don't we hop into a tasty nugget? I like this one because Akron is a pretty solid team. And they're one of the better teams in the MAC. And they lost their first game of the season last week to Utah State, who also is a contender in the Mountain West. Utah State's very good. Utah State's one loss thus far is to a pretty solid Bradley team from last year. And Akron only lost by 2 points to this Utah State team. They take on Drake in the Cayman Islands. Would you look at that? This is why we bet Feast Week. Akron versus Drake. Two solid teams, but I see Akron being able to come on top there. Give me the plus money. Feels like a good bet. Drake, they've been good as well, but they just lost to Stephen F. Austin by 34 points or 24 points. Barely beat a 1-4 Oakland team by 8. I think Akron can really pull this one off here. I like that money line. And I also have a nice looking parlay for us as well. Let's head it straight into a parlay machine. We're going into Colorado money line against Florida State, a Florida State team that lost to Florida by a lot of points, guys. A lot of points. They lost to Florida by 21. To their one of their biggest rivals, Colorado. In my opinion, probably the second contender for the Pac-12 this year. After Arizona, Colorado's team is pretty solid. They got a lot of talent. KJ Simpson, Cody Williams, Tristan Da Silva, good players. Should be able to take care of FSU there. And then we got Oral Roberts. Oral Roberts is taking on a not so great Texas Southern team. Texas Southern didn't even give ASU a game, and everyone gives ASU a game. Everyone gives ASU a game. Like you could be on an awful team, and ASU will play you within 10. ASU blew out Texas Southern. Oral Roberts, they've been a tournament team the last couple of years. We parlay those up. We get minus 133, close to even, and we ride. And you know what else we ride on, Jacob? Burrito Express. Because we love Burrito Express here at the PHNX studio. They drop off the burrito boxes for us. We put our orders in. They give us any type we want. Breakfast Supreme, bean and cheese, just good old reliable bean and cheese always hits. We got, steak and salsa.
I'm a bean and cheese fiend.
Yeah, Jacob is a big bean and cheese guy. Whenever he's always the guy who's like, I want my bean and cheese. Everybody else is getting all the fixings. Jacob's like, let me get old reliable right here.
How can you tell the mark of a good burrito place? And it's a place that doesn't mess up a bean and cheese burrito, because you can mess up a bean and cheese burrito, but
I would argue the mark of a good burrito place is the tortilla. And Burrito Express has great tortillas on their burritos. That's always my go-to is like, are the tortillas, are they hitting? You know what I mean? And so that's why I like Burrito Express. They got locations all over the East Valley. So if you're in the East Valley, just check out, type in Burrito Express to your Maps app that you use, and you're going to find a location within a stone's throw. Within a stone's throw, I'm gonna go ahead and say lots of locations, but make sure you guys hit up that Tempe location on Rural and University. That's their main spot. And they're always supporting ASU athletes over there. So we appreciate a local business that, puts money back into the community like that with their NIL deals. And they always bring us food, like I said earlier, and we love them for that. So grab a burrito, follow Burrito Express on Twitter at BurritoEXP. One more play for you today, and that is a hockey play. I think we've been undefeated on hockey since this NHL season has started, with only maybe 2 or 3 plays, but I'm not sure that we've lost one. We're going back in. I'm deep and locking it. It's the Carolina Hurricanes money line, -142, taking on the Edmonton Oilers at home. The Oilers, one of the best teams on paper in the NHL, second to last place. They're going across country from Western Canada to the East Coast of the United States. I guess that's not really cross country, is it? Since it's a different country. It's international, and they're going across the Americas to play the Carolina Hurricanes. The Carolina Hurricanes, on paper before the year, were considered to be maybe the best team in the entire NHL. They've had a decent start to the season, nothing crazy, but they're fighting for a playoff spot here. 10-7, and the Edmonton Oilers are 5-11-1 in second to last place, just in front of the San Jose Sharks, who are a complete joke. That's the only team the Oilers are better than in their division. I see them going cross country, playing a good Hurricanes team. The Hurricanes should be able to take that one out, -142. And that includes an overtime win for the Hurricanes if it comes down to it. We still get our money on that. So I'm deep and locking that guy. And I'm taking all of this stuff, all of this action on the DraftKings Sportsbook app, the best sportsbook app in the world. I always say it's my favorite sportsbook app to use. I love the interface. It's easy to use, lots of promos, lots of risk-frees. And football's back in full swing, another week of epic games. We didn't do great on our football shows this weekend, but we're going to bounce back next weekend because that's what we do on this show. And DraftKings Sportsbook, they got you covered on all the action. The official sports betting partner of the NFL. New customers can bet just $5 on football and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Nobody's missing out on the action this season. All DraftKings customers can take advantage of 2 new offers every game day this September. Get in on the NFL Week 12 action with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app now and use code PHNX to sign up. New customers can bet just $5 and take home $200 instantly in bonus bets only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code PHNX. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Visit www.1-800-GAMBLER.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, 21 plus, age varies by jurisdiction, void in Ontario. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/football terms for eligibility. Terms of responsible gaming resources. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply. That's the PHNX Bet Show we had for you today, guys. Let's feast on some feast week. It's Thanksgiving. Even more reason to feast, Jacob, I'd argue. I mean, it's Thanksgiving. It's feast week in college basketball. We're just feasting over here on the PHNX Bet Show because that's all we do. So make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Follow at Damon Dog on all social media. Follow at Jacob_Franklin4. Make sure you're subscribing to PHNX Sports, guys. We really appreciate you guys tuning in. And let's get some W's today after a not so great football weekend. I'm thinking we're going to turn it back around. We killed college basketball last week, so we're going to keep it up this week with some more college basketball W's. Like I said, this is the PHNX Bet Show, and peace, love, and feast week.
We all silly like the mayor.